Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is Wednesday, May 28th, 2025. Back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And as you can see, I'm not at work right now, but I'm getting ready to go in. I decided to make this video before I go in. I'm going in late. I had an appointment with the IRS today to discuss some money they say I owe them. And I wanted to sit down because you call them on the phone, you can't get them on the. Anybody ever try to call the IRS? Nah, you know what I'm talking about. So I had to make an appointment to actually go sit down and talk to them. What's going on with this money I owe you? And second of all, I need to go about paying you because I know how y'all do. We all owe debt and bills. But the last people you want to owe is the IRS. The mafia ain't got nothing on the IRS when it comes to their money. So that brings me to this topic. As I was sitting down talking to the lady about my options and what I got to do, this, that, and the other, which basically my options is pay them. That's my only option. We say you owe this. You say you don't. We say you do. And what we say around here goes. That's what the IRS saying to me, pretty much, in a nice way. They real nice and professional. They real nice and professional when they taking your stuff. They ain't gonna get mean and bigoted with you. They're gonna be just as nice and kind as they take your stuff. Which leads me to this topic. I, like most of us, was fed this false bill of goods of ownership. We want to own stuff. I want to own my own home, own my own car, money in the bank. Ownership. I want to own businesses. With my name on it, it's mine. It belongs to me. And can't nobody take it from me. Y'all know where I'm going with this, don't you? Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. I was brought up under that false pretense as well. That one day when I get grown, I want to own such and such. I want to own me a house, still striving for, whatever we want to call it. And some of y'all right now own your house, paid in full, name on the deed, no mortgage. It's yours. So you think. Some of y'all like me, I got this 2000 Toyota Avalon, paid off. I don't owe nothing on it. Paid in full. I got a 1966 convertible. Paid off. My name on it, no lien holders, no car notes, no nothing. I own it all. So I thought. And though I'm renting a house right now, I want to own one. My name on the mortgage is mine. Can't nobody take it from me. Oh, but ladies and gentlemen, I got some bad news for you. Those of you who don't already know it. A lot of y'all have figured it out already, so I'm preaching to the choir. Especially you following me, you relate to me, we kind of on the same wavelength. That's why you over here, you gravitate towards me, because this dude here speaking what I'm thinking. But to those of y'all who don't know, who haven't figured it out yet, who still out here busting your ass, who still out here on the grind, still out here dreaming, hoping and praying to one day be fortunate enough to own your own home, own your own car, Own your own business. Own your own such and such. Own your own this. Own your own that. I own this, I own that, I got property over here, I got this, I got da. I just own some shit. Those of you who are out here praying right now to your God. Those of you out here right now that's on the grind, hustling, all day, every day. Not taking a break, not taking vacation, not even taking lunch breaks. Trying to get that money up so you can own something. I ain't gonna say I just found this out, because I didn't just find it out. I've been knew it. But today, just throwed it back in my face. Just throwed it back out in front. Just slapped me in the face so I won't forget it. My little run-in today with the IRS brought me back down to reality in case I forgot, which I didn't forget, but it just made sure I didn't forget. That baby boy, baby girl, anybody listening to me right now, if you're in America, I can't speak for the rest of the world, but if you're in America, you never own a damn thing. How you like them apples? How's that for doom and gloom? You, hey, you, out there working right now on your job, like me, I'm getting ready to go to work. You, yeah, you. Or you just getting off from your job? You just did 14 hours. Because you're trying to get the down payment up. You exhausted, ain't had sleep in who knows when. And you exhausted because you're trying to get the down payment up, $25,000, $30,000 down payment to buy you a house. That's been your dream. Home ownership. Yeah, I'm talking to you. See, my little visit with the IRS just now just brought me back into reality. And that reality is, you doing all that for nothing. You doing all that just to have the illusion that you own something. Anybody out there right now listening to me with your name on your little title on your car, like me, with your name on, I got my 2 trucks, I got my name on the title. Nobody, I owe nobody. I got 2 trucks. Toyota, a classic old school. And some of y'all do too. Got your name all on stuff. You own all kind of stuff. It's all an illusion. It ain't real. It's a magic trick. It's David Copperfield. Because at any given time, the IRS can snap their fingers. And it's like magic. Voila! All your stuff disappeared. David Copperfield ain't got nothing on the magic that the IRS can pull when it comes to making your stuff disappear right before your eyes. Stuff you thought you owned. It's paid off. My name on the mortgage. My name on the title. It's all an illusion. As long as you are alive, you, ladies and gentlemen, children and dogs, a few birds and a few cats that may be listening to Big Water as well. Because some of y'all listen with y'all pets, I get it. So, what up, Scruffy? And Morris, the cat, how y'all doing? And Tweety. Well, shit, now they Tweety could be a man. But anyway, to all y'all listening to me, to that bird, you don't own that cage. To that dog, you don't own that house out there in that backyard. To that cat, you don't own that litter box. If your owner come up short with that IRS, you losing your dog house, you losing your bird cage, and you losing your litter box. You got to go outside and shit on the ground, cat. None of us own a damn thing in America. I'm sorry to inform you that you out here working your ass off right now, including me. To never own anything. You working your ass off just to participate in an illusion. You're working your ass off, stressed out, worried about this, losing sleep, don't know how you're going to pay this, worried about that. I'm 53 years old and I still don't own a home. You, whatever age you are, you don't own a home, and you beating yourself up. I was beating myself up because I'm 53 years old, I don't own a home. A friend of mine was telling me about her dad was feeling bad about himself. He's 68, he don't own no home, he don't own no car, he don't own this, he don't own that. And there's other people around the world right now, around my country rather. And you may be feeling bad because you think you don't own nothing. You may be a certain age and say, damn, here I am, 70, and I don't own my house. I don't own my car. I'm 70 years old. I just been wasting my life. Because I'm thinking that at 53 right now. Because I'm 53 and I don't own a house. And I was beating myself up till I just left that IRS office. So if anything good that came out of this, it's that. That I ain't beating myself up no more because I'm 53 and I don't think that I own a house. If anything good, see, they say there's a silver lining in every cloud, or the gray cloud, whatever, look for the silver lining. So even though I had to go sit down with the IRS about some thousands of dollars that they say I owe them, there was a silver lining in that gray cloud. And that is, I no longer would beat myself up because I'm 53 and I don't own a house. I ain't gonna beat myself up about that no more. And any of y'all out there that may be up in age and you still don't own a house and you're beating yourself up, listen to me, don't do that. You hating yourself, putting yourself down, feeling bad about yourself because you don't own an illusion. You ain't sitting around here thinking something that ain't true. Because that's what you're doing. In all reality, I've been spared because of my poor financial decisions throughout my life, my poor choices, making bad decisions. So I thought that kept me from being able to be under the illusion that I own this house. When all you got to do is get out here, work your ass off, F around and make more money than you ever made, and end up on taxes that you ain't know, what the hell? I owe what? And you ain't got it. F around and you ain't got it. Because you ain't never made this kind of money before, so it's all a process, especially if you somebody who came from an environment where you don't know nothing about making this kind of money. And now, you owe taxes. Somebody knock on your door and say, hey, you owe us some bands. And you ain't got it. And if you don't get it, we're going to show you how much of an illusion you were living. We're going to show you how much of a fairy tale world you were living in. We're going to show you the Matrix. We're going to show you that if you ain't got our money by such and such date, that house you say you own, gone. That car you say you own, gone. Just like that, and you can't do a damn thing about it. But get their damn money. If you ain't getting their money, your illusion of ownership, that bubble has been bust, and you're going to realize we don't own anything. They just allowing us to pay them to believe that we own it. We are paying for a belief, not for reality. When you pay your house off, you just paid in order to have a belief, not a fact. You believe you own it, but the fact is you don't. As long as somebody can still come take it for some other reason than your mortgage, you don't own it. Because you done paid the mortgage off, but it's still going to be taken from you. Well, if it can be taken and I done paid it off, how is it mine? Exactly. You answered your own question. And you proved my point. In America, we never own anything. Not even ourselves. We don't even own ourselves. Because at any time, whether you did it or not, if they say you done committed a crime, they can come snatch you up and throw you in a cage. How you like them apples? Even if you ain't do it. Been there, done that. I done been in the cage for something I didn't do. Sure did. Didn't do it. Found out later on I didn't do it. But hey, that don't take the fact, that experience. I won't forget that I was in a cage in here, and if I wasn't a dude that folks in there knew not to fuck with, I could have been somebody that they tried in there. It could be any one of y'all who ain't never been and don't nobody in there know you, and they throw you in there for something you didn't do. And now you in here with Pookie and Ray Ray looking at your booty. Your booty. And you ain't used to that environment of how to fight folks off of you. So if Pookie and Ray Ray take your booty, and then later on they find out you didn't do it, you're free to go, mister. You don't get your booty back. So, in this life, you don't even own yourself. They can say you did something and snatch you up off the streets and throw you in a cage and your freedom gone. And you can't do nothing about it, but hopefully a lawyer or something, if you got the money, can get you off of it. But you ain't gonna get your booty back if you one of them dudes that don't know how to fight Pookie and Ray Ray off your booty. Even though you in there, you ain't do it. Not guilty. How that for doom and gloom? We never own anything, not even ourselves. Get it? Got it? Good. Bye.